Okay, this video is for family-sized Trey, who's asking, how can I become a more, I'm sorry, the question is, can I be an effective player without dribbling? And below, question is, or the statement he or she provides is, or that you provide is, that you tore your knee to jiu-jitsu, and so what things can I do to improve my game while keeping in mind my knee? So I think the first thing is, to answer your head question is, can I be an effective dribbler? Or can I be effective in the game without being a good dribbler? The answer is yes, you can be. But I think the deeper question is, I believe this is a two-part question. The first part is, how do I rehab my torn knee? Or at least alleviate some pain. And the second is, how do I become a better player? So, right, I think those are the two core questions. So let's start with the knee part first, because even if we don't get better, let's make sure that knee doesn't have pain, or let's take some pain away from that knee and get you some more confidence on the field so that you're not hesitant and you could play, you could just have fun playing, because that's important. The number one thing that I could recommend is getting a triple stick strap. This is called, it's a triple stick strap. It's by Human Locomotion, humanlocomotion.com, and I love it because it's low effort, right? All you do is buy it. It's for 20 bucks, I believe. You get two, you wrap it around your knee, and this is going to change the way that your tendons lay on your knee. It's gonna it should alleviate. I'd be very surprised if this thing didn't help with some knee recovery. There's some science behind it as well. That's on the website. I used it to rehab hip flexor injury, so I know it's effective, or at least it's effective. It was effective for me. The second thing that you can do to rehab the knee is spend some time walking backwards. This guy Ben Patrick with knees over toes, doctors told him he'd never play basketball again. They told him after 2 knee surgeries, they said he needed more knee surgery. And by doing some research, he developed a whole business around rehabbing people's knees. I'll share those links. So the number one way he says, to alleviate knee pain is spend 5 minutes a day walking backwards, or walking backwards on a treadmill that's turned off. And, you know, if you got a dog, you could do that, or a treadmill, right? That's a good option. And he talks about pulling a sled is super effective for knee rehab. The book Knee Ability Zero, not that expensive, and it shows you a whole bunch of techniques to rehab the knee. Another thing you could use is this bob. It's called the Bob Calf Master, and just for a few minutes at home, a day at home, you want to improve your, right, that the ankle and the knees are intimately connected, right? So the more you spend some time strengthening and rehabbing your knee, the better your ankle, I'm sorry, and your calves, it's going to protect, right? You want to protect your knee as much as possible, right? So just doing some calf rolls on this thing, and also you could do some knee pulses or Poliquin pulses. That's what Ben Patrick says in his book. So doing some of this stuff, and then ankle rolls, and then you could do some isometric holds for the ankle, and those are going to be very helpful, right? That's going to strengthen that ankle and protect the knee. Another link that I'm going to share with you is this guy, Fedor Kiani, I believe his name is, but Ben Patrick took some of his ideas from this gentleman, and this guy shares these stretches that have helped him stay resilient and that strengthen your feet, your toes, right? He talks a lot about dorsiflexion of the toes, your ability for your toe to, all these stretches, they strengthen and make your toes more flexible. And this, right, the big toe is probably the most underrated and important part of your body. So I'm gonna share these links with you, and that's gonna help you have resilience and protect that knee on the field. Okay, so, and everything I have about knee rehab I'll share with you. And the second part is you want to talk about smart training. For the question is, how do I train smarter to become a better teammate? This is a skills kick trainer. It's my favorite training tool. I suggest it to every player who I train. It's just a ball and a rope, right? You can make it yourself with a size 1 ball, rope, and some duct tape, right? And then just tie a handle off. But you could get this on Amazon for 20 bucks, and you could do it anywhere, right? Anywhere you are, you just get a lot of touches, and it'll help you, right? If you don't feel like running, either you're lazy or you just want to be more effective at a standstill, it's going to help you make better one-touch passes. It's going to help with ball striking, shooting, passing, and right, you want to start doing it, and then you're going to get into your breathing, become more relaxed, aware when you're doing it here, so that when you get on the field, right, you're just connecting passes at a snail's pace, right? You could just be walking around, ball comes in, ping, ball comes around, ping. So you're just connecting passes and doing it nice and easy, right? This is smart training right here. You do it anywhere you want, inside the house, whatever, while you're watching games, whatever. So yes, this would be my first purchase in terms of smart training. The second purchase, as long as your knees don't hurt while you're juggling, this is a 2.2 pound heavy ball. It's 30 bucks. It's from Amazon, and I got a buddy who's training to become a professional player, and I asked him what's the best way, or what's a way I could improve my training. He said, buy one of these balls and juggle with it. So if you use this ball and a tennis ball and spend 2 minutes each day, right, even 1 minute a day juggling right, left, with this heavy ball, and then switch to a tennis ball, even for 2 minutes a day, your touch is going to get so sharp from both of these heavy and light balls. And then when you become sharper on the juggle, it's going to help you become more dangerous on the field. So this would be my next purchase. That skills kick trainer first, this heavy ball second. But you could, if you could only pick one, I don't know, that's a tough question, but I would definitely get both if I could, right? 20 bucks and 30, and that's 20, this is 30. Or you could make that one for cheap, duct tape and a size 1 ball. So those would be my big suggestions, right? That's going to help you train smarter. And something that'll connect all the dots together is learning rope flip patterns, and that's cheap too. That's going to also help rehab your knee and make you a better player by improving your balance, timing, coordination, rhythm, and this you can make yourself. It's just called an RMT rope. I'm going to send some links for that too. So I hope some of these ideas help. Reach out with any questions, and thank you for your time. All right.